I step into the grand ballroom of Pine Grove Hall and my stomach churns. I already want to bolt. Chandeliers glow softly, light dancing on polished wood floors, and the room hums with quiet money, folks nodding, sipping drinks. My husband, Matt, rests his hand on my back, his touch steady. "You got this," he whispers, his dark eyes checking if I'm okay. "We belong here." Our son, Liam, 6, yanks at his bow tie, scowling. "Mom, this tie's choking me." I kneel, loosening it with a small grin. "Hang on, buddy. Be good and we'll hit the pool later." The crowd shifts and my heart freezes. A sharp laugh cuts through, her head tilted in a way I'd know anywhere. 10 years since I saw her, but that sound stabs like a knife. The bride-to-be turns, wine glass raised in a toast, and our eyes lock across the room. My sister, Claire. My hand shakes, the glass wobbling, the only sign of the storm inside. I didn't recognize Tom Reed on the invite. I thought Claire still used our last name, Hayes. Her gasp slices the chatter, heads turning. Soft jazz plays on, but silence wraps around us. Mom's face pales, then flushes red. Dad steps in front of Claire, his broad shoulders blocking me, like I was when I was a kid. "Why are you here?" Mom snaps, loud enough for nearby folks to glance over. Shame burns my throat, and for a moment, I'm 19, standing in rain with a backpack, locked out of home. Matt steps up, voice calm but firm. "My wife's a guest. She's CareNet's CEO. Tom invited us himself." The name CareNet ripples through the doctors in suits nearby. Whispers spread, eyes widen. "CEO?" A lady in a blue dress mutters. "That's Emily Hayes." Rain soaks my coat in my memory, Dad's voice booming. "If you won't work at the clinic, you're out." The door slams, heavy as a judge's hammer. Now, I stand tall in a plain black dress. That scared girl, gone. A woman who built something from nothing stands here now. Dr. Tom Reed walks over, brow creased. His eyes flick between Claire's stiff smile and my steady face. "You know CareNet's CEO?" he asks my parents, then turns to me. "Your patient care system's saving lives in hospitals." Claire's smile shakes. Mom and Dad smop a quick, nervous look. The whispers grow louder, curious. I could wreck it all now. I could spill 10 years of lies. How they said I flunked college, called me a failure, while giving my tuition money to Claire. The power's mine. Instead, I say, "Hey Claire, congrats." The words hit like a quiet bomb. Claire flinches, her glass tilting. Matt's hand brushes my back. "Stay or go?" Liam tugs my sleeve, clueless of the tension. "Mom, is that lady your friend?" Tom's eyes narrow, darting between Claire and me. "Claire," he says, doubt in his voice. "Your sister—" He trails off, the question hanging heavy. Claire's eyes dart between Tom and our parents, her calm cracking. "Have you ever walked into a room and wished you could run?" The easy move would be to grab Matt and Liam and slip out, let Claire have her perfect night. But fear's just a trick, and I stopped falling for it years ago. "This is my fiancée, Claire," Tom says, arm around her. Stanford grad, runs her family's clinic in Maine. I stand a few feet away, wine untouched, watching Claire nod as she chats with doctors. Her necklace glints when she tilts her head, a childhood tell, a sign she's bending the truth. "The Hayes Clinic has been helping folks for 25 years, she says smoothly. "We do family care, some elderly patients." Matt nudges me, nodding at a guy in a sharp jacket reading my name tag. "CareNet? You're Emily Hayes. Your health tech talk was awesome. Your system's in 4 states. 5, I correct, smiling. "We just signed with North Star Medical." Across the room, Claire trips over a question about hospital tech. A doctor raises an eyebrow. "I thought Stanford dropped that method years ago." Claire's laugh is too loud. "Well, some teachers stick to old ways." Tom's arm shifts away from her, his face tightening. He's noticing. Emily. Dad's voice cuts through, the same tone that sent me scrambling to file clinic papers as a kid while Claire took dance classes. You need to leave. You're ruining Claire's night. Matt tenses, but I touch his arm. Tom invited me, I say evenly. Why's that a problem? Dad's face reddens, his fancy suit not hiding the small-town doctor he is. You show up, showing off your company, he snaps. CareNet's not a show, Matt says, cool but sharp. Emily spoke at the Chicago Health Summit, her techs in 40 hospitals. A nearby guest turns, recognizing my name. Mom hovers by Claire, steering Tom's friends away from me, her hands fluttering like nervous birds. Too late. The room's connecting the dots. Liam pulls my hand. Mom, can I have cake? He looks at Claire. Is she your sister? Did she go to Stanford like you? Dad's face goes pale. Before he can speak, Liam adds, You showed me your college pictures. The red buildings were cool. Claire steps closer, Tom beside her, her face frozen. Stanford? Tom asks, glancing between us. You went there too, Emily? Class of 2016, I say simply. A doctor nearby chimes in. You didn't mention your sister's Emily Hayes. Her tech cut readmissions by 20% at City General. Claire's shoulders sag, her lies weighing her down. She grabs Tom's arm, but he steps back, focused on the talk around me. Rain pounds my dorm window in my memory. My bank account empty. My college fund? Gone. Moved to an account I didn't know. That week, Claire sent photos from her Florida trip, a vacation her family said we couldn't afford. I push the memory away, staying in the moment. Tom pulls Claire aside, their whispers sharp. His face shifts, confusion, then disbelief, then something colder. You said you graduated Stanford, he says, voice carrying. I've never heard your name there. Claire's reply is frantic. It was a special program, mostly online. Stanford doesn't do online degrees, Tom snaps. Icy. Her face pales, her perfect world cracking. Tom walks toward me, leading Claire with Mom and Dad. Her eyes follow, full of panic. He leads me to a quiet corner, his hand shaky. Let's talk privately, he says, glancing at Claire and my parents, whispering fast. We sit in a small nook, soft chairs around a low table. Shadows cross his face, showing his worry. I'm sorry for the drama, he says, loosening his tie. I didn't know Claire had a sister. I nod. You told me I dropped out, couldn't handle college, right? His eyes widen. Yeah, that's what she said. The old hurt stings, but I keep my face steady, a trick from tough business meetings. I graduated with honors, I say. Worked 3 jobs, coffee shop mornings, hospital desk nights, store cashier weekends. No family help. Tom's brow furrows. 3 jobs? Community college first, then state university. My college fund was used for Claire. His eyes darken, pieces clicking. I remember sleeping on a friend's couch, showering at the gym, eating cheap noodles to buy books, begging teachers for extra time after long shifts, my eyes heavy. I met Matt at the hospital. He was a nurse. I was studying health systems on breaks, sketching ways to improve patient care. Matt stopped by my desk one night seeing my notes. You get Carson's care model? He asked, surprised. It's slow, I said. The issue's data sharing. He sat down and we talked past my shift. Next day, he brought coffee and more questions. Months later, we built CareNet's first system in our tiny apartment. Tom leans in. Claire said you had some office job. I smile faintly. CareNet started 8 years ago. Last quarter, we hit $450 million. Across the room, Mom and Dad guard Claire, their faces tight. They glance our way, talking fast. They'll try to split us up soon, I say. Tom nods, seeing their panic. Matt walks over, phone low, recording quietly, a habit from tricky business deals. You okay? He asks, eyes checking me. Just talking, I say, warmth spreading. He sees the real me, not my family's lies. Mom rushes in, voice loud. Tom, folks from Lakeview Hospital want to meet you. She ignores me as always. Tom stays put. I'm talking to Emily. Mom's smile freezes. always making trouble, Emily, she says to nearby folks. Jealous of Claire's success? The words hurt, but I stay calm. Matt's hand on my shoulder grounds me. In the bathroom later, Claire is there, fixing her makeup, hands shaking. Our eyes meet in the mirror. Why are you ruining my party? She snaps, voice breaking. I wash my hands slowly. Ruin what? I'm just here. She slams her lipstick down. You were supposed to stay gone. Fear shows in her eyes, her lies crumbling. They said you flunked out, couldn't handle life. And yet, here I am, I say, steady. I walk out, calm, joining Matt. Claire follows, makeup fresh but confidence broken. Guests drift towards us, curious. A hospital boss talks to Matt about CareNet. A CEO hands me her card. Your tech cut readmissions by 30% at City General. Tom listens, asking smart questions. Claire stands alone, ignored.
Dad storms over. Tom, this is Claire's night. Focus on her. Silence spreads, heavy. Eyes flick between Tom, Dad, and Claire, her smile thin as glass. No one speaks. The truth speaks for itself. I hand my wine glass to a server and check my watch. We've stayed long enough. Matt nods, in sync. Time to go, Liam, I say. Pool time, Liam cheers, bouncing. I pull a small envelope from my purse, a CareNet stock certificate, small but strong. It shows who I am now, not the girl they threw out. We find Tom by the bar, watching Claire with doubt in his eyes. She charms the crowd but dodges medical talk. We're leaving, I tell him, handing over the envelope. Congrats again. He takes it, grateful. Thanks for coming, despite... He glances at my parents, circling like hawks. I mean it. Tom leans closer, voice low. I'd love to see CareNet's work. My assistant will set it up, I say, giving him my card. Claire watches, her smile cracking like old paint. Mom glides over, fake charm on. Emily was always so driven, she tells a guest. We couldn't give her what we gave Claire. The lie's almost funny now. What was that? Matt asks, calm. The 3 jobs while she studied nights? Or couch surfing after you took her tuition? Mom's face hardens. Guests over here, shifting awkwardly. Liam tugs my hand. Are those people your family, Mom? His question cuts deep, silencing everyone. I kneel. They're relatives, buddy. Family's different. Dad steps up, chest puffed. You can't just barge back into our lives. I'm not, I say sharply. I built my own when you shut the door. Rain flashes in my mind, my bag heavy, freedom scary, but mine. Matt rests his hand on Liam's shoulder, steady as ever. Thank you, I tell my parents, surprising them. Thank you for cutting me off. It made me stronger. Mom's face twists, speechless. I take Liam's hand, Matt beside me, and we leave. Calm, whole. Whispers follow, but they don't touch me. I've built my own shield. In the lobby, Liam spins. Free. Pool time. Matt ruffles his hair. 10 minutes, bud. Our reflection in the glass doors shows a family, solid and real. Behind us, Tom watches us go, then turns to Claire with new questions in his eyes. Some parties start love. This one ends old pain. I let go of their approval, their hurt, and move forward. 3 months later, sunlight pours through my office's big windows, glinting off sleek floors. A contract from Lakeview Hospital sits on my desk. $15 million, saving lives with CareNet's system. My assistant buzzes. Dr. Tom Reed's here. I pause. I haven't seen him since that night. He walks in, suit wrinkled, shoulders heavy. Thanks for seeing me, he says, sitting. Coffee? I offer. He shakes his head. Can't stay long. I'm filing for annulment. Claire lied about everything. Stanford, the clinic, she's just their receptionist. I'm not shocked. The lies were always there. I'm sorry, I say, meaning it. They used my college fund for her, I add. Said I wasn't good enough. Tom winces. You've changed healthcare, he says. CareNet is incredible. A quiet moment passes, honest. The clinic's under investigation, he says. Medicare fraud, 15 years. I tipped off the feds. My phone buzzes. Matt's text. Zoo day with Liam. Join us. My real family.
What'll you do? I ask Tom. Annulment, help the investigators, move on. He pauses. Will you join the investigation? I could bury them with one call. No, I say. My life is separate from theirs. Relief crosses his face. He leaves, and I delete Claire's voicemails. Her begging, her threats. Done. 6 months later, I'm in our backyard, trimming roses. Liam waters the peppers, his superhero cape flapping. Matt brings lemonade, his nurse's hands steady. Lakeview signed on, 7th hospital this year. Liam counts on his fingers. Mom is helping sick people. The doorbell rings. Matt returns with the letter, Claire's handwriting. I open it later. The clinic's gone. Mom and Dad's fault. Tom left. I was wrong. You were never the problem. I'm sorry. I send back a CareNet internship application. At a health tech conference, I see Claire and Scrubs, holding that application, listening to a coding talk. Our eyes meet. No Tama, just a nod. Some ties end, not mend. I start a Hayes scholarship for kids like me. No family, just grit. 20 get tuition next fall. In our garden, I plant seeds with Liam. Some plants need space to grow. Like people? He asks. Smart kid, I say, kissing his head. Matt cooks dinner. Our life's solid. I press a seed into the soil. Some roots you're born with, others you choose.